It's time to check in with Approved Home Pros.
If your roof is leaking, are there any DIY solutions? Screened and vetted Approved Home Pro and roofing expert Wayne Sorensen from Top Line Roofing is here to debunk 5 myths about roof leak repairs. And thanks for being here.
Well, good to be here.
Okay, so what's the first one? What's the first myth?
Well, the first thing, Linda, I'm sure you've seen the infomercial with a guy with a spray can of black stuff that he sprays on everything. We have found through the years that may be able to float a boat, but we've never seen it actually solve a roof leak.
Okay, all right, that's the first one. So what about gutters?
Well, a lot of times people will say they assume that overflowed gutter is actually going to cause a roof leak. It really doesn't happen simply because you have an overhang on your roof. So it's not going to cause an interior roof leak in most cases.
Okay, and then here's another one. What if you just leave it alone?
It's surprising how many people will actually think, well, it leaked once, it'll never leak again. Well, if it's leaking once, a roof leak's going to continue. It's not going to go away on its own.
Okay, and then number 4, we're talking about one side of the house versus the other?
Well, quite often people will assume that the water is actually going to move from one room to the other on a roof. And that's usually not the case. Water is going to run downhill, least resistance. It's not really going to jump over rafters and move to another room. If you have 2 of those, it's probably 2 leaks on that case.
Okay, so good to know. And then back to the black stuff in the can, only maybe more than in a can?
Yeah, tar, people will call it, but it's mastic. You go to a big box store, you got a roof leak, people go buy a big tub of it, and they'll spoon it out and spread it all over a roof. Well, it's not going to solve the roof problem. In most cases, it just makes it harder for a professional to solve it because you got to dig all that out and get rid of it to really get to the problem.
Okay, Wayne, so what's the bottom line here? Because we're talking about a lot of these topical do-it-yourself solutions.
Yeah, what we find is really anything that's a topical application to try to solve a roof leak is not going to work. You've got to really dig down, find the problem, solve it, and build it back up. So anything that just cover over is not going to work. You need to get deeper in and find the problems to solve it.
All right, thank you. All right, good advice. Don't fall for any of these myths. Leave your roof repairs to the experts at Top Line Roofing. And remember, you can find Top Line Roofing and dozens more top pros at ApprovedHomePros.com.